I know they trying everything in their power not to find ASAP Rocky guilty. Why? Because Rihanna is a billionaire. Because Rihanna is loved by many, many people. Because she is popular and famous and he's her man. Any other reason than that, I can't tell you. Listen, the jury in the felony assault trial for rapper ASAP Rocky got the case late on Friday, and they have begun deliberating today. Today is February 17th, 2025. It's Monday. They are supposed to come back with a decision sometime soon. Is it going to be a hung jury? Is it going to be guilty? We don't know. I made my predictions already, and I told y'all why I think that ASAP Rocky's team is not going to be able to convince a jury of all non-black people that he showed up to an altercation with a gun that was fake, that fired blanks, and when he pulled the gun out, he fired blanks, not real bullets. They're not going to buy that. Now, if somehow a miracle happens and he is able to walk away, I suggest that he turns his life around completely. ASAP Rocky is with Rihanna, man. You supposed to be nowhere near any type of friggery and foolishness, right? The Los Angeles jury of 7 women and 5 men will begin deliberating, discussing the 2 counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm on Tuesday after a 3-day weekend. Okay, so they're not in court today. It's Monday. They will begin deliberating or discussing Tuesday, which will be February 18th of 2025. I'm thinking they're going to come back pretty quickly with this one. Conviction on both counts. If he is found guilty on both counts, this could mean up to 24 years in prison for the hip-hop star, fashion mogul, was about to be a movie star as well, and longtime partner of singing sensation, superstar, fashionista, billionaire Rihanna, with whom he has 2 toddler sons. Rihanna brought the babies to court. Now, I've seen what a lot of people have been saying, damn, Rihanna brought the kids out. She brought out the little baby boys to the courtroom. You know how they are about their babies. They're super protective of them. So to have them in court at a hearing for a gun assault situation, it's kind of like trying to gain sympathy from the jury. Hey, if you send him to prison, you're going to leave a mom here with 2 small children kind of thing. Think about this like if it's your mom or your sister being left alone with 2 kids. If you could save her baby daddy from going to prison, would you not save them kind of thing? This is the assumption of a lot of people that Rihanna brought those babies out so she could gain some sympathy, because she herself looked at the closing arguments and saw the case unfold, and she thinks her husband or her man, her baby daddy, ain't gonna make it. In the closing arguments on Friday, the prosecutor told the jurors that they had to set aside their feelings for ASAP Rocky and for Rihanna and for their children. You got to set aside all those things. Forget that Rihanna is the one that sang, "Come, Mr. DJ, come on the replay. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up?" And forget that it's Rihanna who sings, "Ella, Ella," under my umbrella. Forget that it's ASAP Rocky. Forget all that stuff. Forget that they got 2 small children. Rihanna came to court shortly after. Closing arguments began on Thursday. And for the first time, she brought their 2-year-old son and their 1-year-old son to the courtroom. Lewin suggested that it was an attempt. This is the prosecution, right? Say, this is an attempt to manipulate the jurors before they get the case on Friday. Why are you showing up with the 2 babies now? Well, They brought in two adorable children for the closing argument. They haven't been here any other time. And you have to ask yourselves why children that age would be here in a situation like this. This ain't me that's saying these words, y'all. I'm giving y'all the words that were said by the prosecution at closing argument in the courtroom. With Rihanna's two children sitting there, the prosecution said to the jurors, look, they brought the two kids in here. Two cute, adorable babies. I want you to forget about the babies. I want you to forget you like A$AP Rocky. I want you to forget you like Rihanna. I want you to think about other things concerning this case. They brought these babies in here just to manipulate the jurors before they get the case on Friday. Damn. They haven't been here any other time. And you gotta ask yourself, why are children this age here in a situation like this? Then he went on to say, you are not allowed to consider how this might affect Rihanna or these kids. We are all responsible for our own actions in this world. See, prosecutor already know what time it is. He already know when them two little babies come in the courtroom, it's a wrap. Oh, look at the two little babies. Oh my God, I'm starstruck. How many people have actually seen Rihanna's two children up close? We got to see them. Oh my gosh, I don't want to send their daddy to prison, you know? That's how some people are, starstruck. My man said, the prosecutor said to the juror, you are not allowed to consider how this might affect Rihanna and the kids. Rihanna was sitting with A$AP Rocky's mother and his sister without the children on Friday. Rocky is accused of firing 2 shots out of a gun, real bullets, that grazed his former friend, A$AP Rocky, on a Hollywood street corner in 2021. His attorneys are arguing that he only fired blanks from a prop gun that he had picked up for security on a music video shoot. That shit don't make no sense. A prop gun, why would you pick that up for security? How could that possibly save your life? If somebody who is crazy and deranged is coming at you, you as a star that's worth a couple of $1 million, you want to know for sure that you're able to stop that threat. You don't want to take your chances with your life and pull out a fake gun. What if that person who's coming at you pulls out a real gun and starts firing real shots? What are you going to do? Return blanks? Right? The jury's not going to buy that shit. And not only that, they asked in court, where is the prop gun that you claim to have fired in this situation? They were not able to present the prop gun. A$AP Rocky then basically said they don't know where it's at. Why didn't you save that prop gun then? So when you get to court, you could say, Your Honor, look, I know it looked like it was a real gun, but here's the gun. I got it right here. This is a fake gun. It fires fake bullets. And A$AP Rocky knows that I carry this fake gun. In court, they try to make it seem like A$AP Rocky and everybody else knows that it was a fake gun. A$AP Rocky is up there like, I don't know shit about no fake gun. Matter of fact, I don't know A$AP Rocky to ever carry a gun, period. So when he pulled that gun out on me, I'm not thinking it's no fake gun. So y'all stop trying to mix this up about I knew it was a fake gun. You see, the jury is not going to buy this. Now, during the closing argument, A$AP Rocky's lawyer, Joe Tacopina, he took aim at his accuser, who goes by the name of A$AP Rocky, casting A$AP Rocky as the aggressor and an unreliable source, a liar. Well, that's Joe Tacopina's job to do that. And I told y'all before, Joe Tacopina actually represented Donald Trump before. I think there is some kind of relation going on here because when A$AP Rocky got in trouble over in Sweden, Donald Trump was over here in the U.S. talking about how he is going to get A$AP Rocky ASAP Rocky out and get ASAP Rocky home back to the U.S. out of lockup in Sweden. So what kind of pull and connections you must have to have Donald Trump pulling strings to get you out of jail in a foreign country? And now you're being represented by one of his attorneys. Joe Tacopina represented Donald Trump in a rape allegation case, a case which Donald Trump, by the way, lost. He won because he did not get found guilty of rape, but he lost in a civil court later on and was ordered to pay that same lady a couple of $1 million because in civil court, the judge in the civil court found that he was guilty of sexual assault on that woman. This is a real case about Donald Trump that y'all should go look up. Joe Tacopina was his attorney on that case, and he is ASAP Rocky's attorney in this case. Tacopina, he showed the jury belligerent text messages from just before the confrontation started, allegedly. Later deleted by Relly, where he urges Rocky to beat him up. I guess he was saying, come on then, do it. Fuck me up like you said you're going to do. The prosecution had shown only Rocky's angry responses to suggest that Rocky started the fight. But it was not the opposing lawyer's fault, he said. Their witness lied to them, lied to the police, and deleted the messages, Tacopina said. He destroyed evidence. Tacopina showed jurors the transcript of the moment during testimony that he confronted Relly about the messages. At first he said, I don't recall. Then I showed him the messages, Tacopina said. What did he say? Next. His go-to line, it's fake, it's fake. Anything that crushed him was fake. He dwelled on how combative Relly was on the stand. That was in front of you, Tacopina said. Imagine what he is like in the streets. So ASAP Rocky's attorney basically tried his best to paint ASAP Relly as this hardcore, very aggressive individual who definitely started a fight with his client. Now, mind you, ASAP Rocky didn't see ASAP Relly walking down the street and then an altercation began. ASAP Rocky went to the location where he told ASAP Relly, let's meet up and let's do this. Right. Shifting to the street, Tacopina gave a narrative that a surveillance video that partially showed the initial confrontation to say that ASAP Relly started the fight. He pointed out that the video shows ASAP Relly raising his arm to take on ASAP Rocky as the first move, although Rocky is actually out of the frame at the moment. So in reality, he don't really know what ASAP Relly was raising his arm about. He might have been raising his arm when the gun came out. If you had to make a decision, the most important in your life or that of your families, on his word, would you do it? You all know what the answer to that question is, the lawyer said. Then he points at ASAP Rocky. He says, what you're being asked to do is to make that decision in the most important matter of his life, ASAP Rocky's life. Relly said that his knuckles were grazed by one of the bullets, but he was otherwise not injured. Even if jurors don't buy that phony gun argument, they can acquit by finding that ASAP Rocky was acting in defense of himself or his friends. Neither side produced a gun as evidence. In his rebuttal, Lewin, which is the prosecution, said, if it is a prop gun, there is no self-defense. Lewin told juror this could be a 5-minute verdict. Once you decide that it's not a prop gun, and it's not a prop gun, he said, This case is over, which is what I've been telling everybody, because ASAP Rocky fired a real gun. And once the jurors decide that, listen, that wasn't no damn prop gun, he fired two bullets. One of them grazed the other person. That was a real gun. And he lied to us on the stand talking about it was a prop gun. So here comes the prosecution in their closing argument that said, once you, the jurors, decide that that was a prop gun, that was not a prop gun, that was a real gun, this case is over. He returned repeatedly to Rocky's status. He's a big, important man, and everybody serves him. That includes, he said, 2 men from his inner circle who testified that he had picked up the prop gun at a music video and for months he had been carrying it. Those are his friends. Of course they're going to testify on his behalf. They serve him. That is what they are there for. They are his yes men. They were just liars. Start to finish, liars. Lying to save him. During a break in the presentation, the judge Mark Arnold told Lewin to stop the references to Rocky's family. The manner in which you did it, I don't think it was improper, the judge said. But you cannot mention Rihanna being in the courtroom or the kids being in the courtroom, the judge told him. Say what you got to say, close your argument, but do not mention Rihanna being in the courtroom and do not mention the kids being in the courtroom. Damn. So the prosecution is trying to tell the jury, look, she brought the kids. She's Rihanna. She's famous and popular and rich, wealthy. She brought 2 little babies in here to gain your sympathy. And the judge says, stop it. It's not improper for you to do it. I just don't want you doing it. The way you did it is not improper or anything. I just don't want you doing it. Do not mention them again. I see favoritism already. And like I said, I don't know what the connection is between Rihanna and the elites and the Donald Trumps and the same lawyers and all that. But a miracle is going to happen, or somebody is going to have to pull some strings to save ASAP Rocky's ass. And if they can't pull them strings to save him, what's going to happen is he is going to prison for sure. Now, leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think the verdict is going to be. Already, if you check my video I did before this video on this channel, talking about this same case, you will see what I said. Now, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope it does not turn out this way, but I have a feeling it will. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Hit that comment section and let's get to talking before the verdict arrives. It's BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. You already know. If the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.